Bum, 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 bum. Wait, why aren't we? Oh shit! Oh shit! Bum, 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 bum. Hello! Welcome. I am Eris Aaron, yes, Crown Princess of Hell and Final Boss in training. One day I will be the Demon Queen, but not today. Today, I have a little surprise for you all. I need to get a little closer to the middle. We are very far away from middle. Go mid! Go mid! Everybody go mid! I was racking my brain earlier, trying to think up something to do while I waited for my next project, right? Because gotta adjust the camera a bit after last stream. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I could play roguelites or my weird map games, but I wasn't really feeling either of those. And like a bolt from the blue, for genuinely, I cannot think of a reason. I was watching a YouTuber talk about old bad PS1 horror games. And without any prompting, I just went, I never played Harvester. What if I played Harvester on stream? So we're playing Harvester on stream. I have never played Harvester. I have not seen the Retsu Prey. I don't know what I'm getting into. Let's get that clear from the start. I don't know what's happening. I've never heard of this game. I have heard hushed whispers about this game. This is a DOS game. You can buy it on GOG. It's on GOG. GOG has it for you. Of this absolutely insane point-and-click adventure game. Retsu Prey was an early YouTube group, started on Something Awful, yes, all that, that would do actual video playthroughs of like just whatever shit they had on hand. And after that, and after they ran out of shit to do, they would start doing let's watches of other videos. It's not there's probably a racist Retsu Prey. If you know of them for anything, you know them for the Dahir InShot videos. And if you know about Dahir InShot, it's because of Slow Beef and Thai Tuesday. Formerly Retsu Prey. I think a lot of their stuff still holds up, but it has to come with the that warning that comes from like with old Disney movies that it's like, please keep in mind this was recorded at a time in history when we did not know as good, or whatever. What's the fucking, there's that disclaimer in all the Disney movies that's like, a lot of this is harmful, we've kept it in for preservation purposes. That's the one. So if you do want to go back through the past and watch Retsu Prey, it is very funny. There are some growing pains, but they're basically one of the first actual video Let's Play groups. They've all split off now and they do their own thing. Most of them are married. Thai Tuesday was running tournaments to keep his local arcade in business. Last I remember seeing him on stream. But that's where that's what I know about this game is that it was sort of brought back into the popularity by these guys who play games that probably shouldn't be played. And this is a very famous one. This is a very famous one. It's Warner Bros. And it's the cartoons you're about to see are products of their time. They were wrong back then and they are now, but removing it would be the same as claiming that they never existed. Yes, yes, that is the one. That's kind of how you have to go into watching Retsu Pride. There's some genuinely good stuff there. You will still hear the R slur a couple of times. It was the 90s. Or early aughts? Early aughts, I think. The only other thing didn't know as good as we do now. Don't! No! No, don't! Okay. Naito knows about this game, and I've said, what if I played Harvester? And she was like, do you not know what Harvester is? You should absolutely play Harvester. What I know about this game is the following. Long time ago, definitely in the 90s, there was this thing called the Satanic Panic about how D&D was turning your children into into a cabal of devil-worshipping death cultists, basically. After this Satanic Panic, and people realized, oh wait, no, D&D is just nerds pretending to be Legolas from Lord of Ring. The new cool thing to moralize over was video games. And there was this whole kerfluffle about how violent video games were going to destroy kids' social lives and turn them all into murderers, and Mortal Kombat 1 caused a child to stab his brother. There's a whole it was a very prominent political campaign. I don't remember. I don't know if this specific one was spearheaded by, but there was a man whose first name is Matt and whose surname I do not remember. Spirit of this, but basically there was this Jack Thompson, yes. There was this huge crusade against violent video games and games that were too graphic, or it was something about like there was no reason for games to be that graphic and visceral. Like, it's a video game, why can't it be fun? I am speaking history that I don't fully... I would have had to do some research to know the entire controversy, but suffice to say, there was a huge video game controversy about how video games were violent and they were turning your kids into devil worshippers. And Harvester is a game made in response to this. That is all I know. I think there might be aliens, and the Grim Reaper is on the cover. Every modern Gamergator is perpetually haunted by the ghost of Jack Thompson from back before conservatives welcomed video games into the fold. Yes, that's right. This was a conservative movement. I remember. So, as I understand it, this is a game in bad taste. But the artistic merit cannot be denied, and the bizarro factor is really what we're here for. So without... final disclaimer. Didn't add a ping to the announcement? Did I not? Fuck, I didn't hit at everyone. That's so embarrassing. I thought I had everything. Okay. Hello, bunny. Second ping has hit the channel. That's right, 2 in 1 day. This game runs on DOSBox. It is actually quite easy to get running, thanks to GOG. It is not as easy to make look good in modern resolution formats. I've done my best for the recording of this. It had to be windowed because I've never seen a game that hurts alt tabbing more than this one. Every time I alt tabbed and it closed. There may be, I have the guide and I have the manual open. GOG includes the manual in all of their old games. Good Old Games is a great website, by the way. Highly recommend if you're looking just to pick up some weird shit. This was $1.79. So, first off, let me read you the start of the manual of Harvester. This game was 19 fucking hell. Stop doing that. Okay, we're good. This was a 1996 game by DigiFX Interactive, published by Merit Studios. Welcome to Harvester. We would like to take a moment to help you become familiar with the installation instructions if this is the first time you have set up the game. During the installation, the screen will guide you through the setup process. It did not. If your system is using disk compression software such as Doublespace or DriveSpace, you will probably experience a longer program loading time. Harvester will run on computer systems that have such compression software installed. However, we cannot guarantee that problems may not occur if other compression software is used. For better performance, we recommend using a drive without software disk compression. Important! Harvester requires a swap file of 20 megabytes to be available on your local hard drive. If you do not have at least 20 megabytes of free space when playing Harvester, the program may stop or crash the computer system. If your system has 16 megabytes of RAM or greater, the swap file is not needed. You may also be interested in the travel brochure, which sounds like it might be a lore document about the town. Yeah, can you send that to me over Discord? Before installing the game, you should verify the integrity and data on your hard disk drive. To do this, simply run scandisk or defrag from the DOS prompt or from Windows. Damaged data on your hard disk may result in poor system performance. To install Harvester from DOS, insert CD1 into your CD-ROM drive, type the letter of your CD-ROM drive followed by a colon, example, D:, then press enter. The prompt should display D:- or similar. Type install and press enter. Follow the on-screen instructions to install Harvester on your computer system. When installation is complete, type harvest to begin the game. Wait, really? Additional installation notes for DOS users, we're skipping over that. Installing Harvester from Windows 95, and starting Harvester from DOS. The Harvester game playing Harvester. The Harvester game environment is based on a series of locations in which the player can click on. Visit and or converse with the people who populate the town of Harvest. During gameplay, the player will solve puzzles and use items to complete various tasks. The game interface is designed around a simple point-and-click environment. The interface allows you to move the cursor around the screen and select hotspots with your left mouse button. When a hotspot is detected, the cursor will change to the appropriate cursor. Context-sensitive cursors. You move around in the town portion of Harvester by selecting any of the locations on the town map. The town map will automatically appear when you exit your current location. It's included in the GOG goodies. I'll take a look. Extras. Harvest travel brochures. Okay. I see that. Moving the player character. Moving Steve, the player character, is as simple as moving the mouse to the desired location and left-clicking the mouse when the movement icon appears. Or if you prefer, use the arrow keys to move the character. Wow. Fancy. Your character will not move if the cursor is over an object or a hotspot location. To talk to a character, simply place the mouse character over the cursor. Picking up and using objects is very easy in Harvester. After an object has been examined, the mouse cursor will automatically change to a hand cursor. To pick up an object which you have examined, simply left-click the mouse button when the hand appears over the area. The cursor will change to the object you have just picked up. When your cursor is an object, you may place it in your inventory by moving it over your character and pressing the left mouse button, or simply right-click the mouse button. If you wish to use an object on a location in the game world, simply left-click the mouse button on your character or press I to bring up your inventory box. I actually do need to read this. You can also left-click on an inventory object and drag it over to another inventory object. In certain cases, a new object will be created and placed into your inventory. After acquiring certain objects in your inventory, you may view them in closer detail by moving the pointer over the object in your inventory, operating, moving objects in the world, click stuff, open your inventory with I. As in any adventure game, the primary goal in Harvester is to understand the mysteries in the town by solving puzzles. These puzzles vary depending on the situation with which the player is presented. Some of the more common puzzles are those which require the player to use objects on certain locations in the game, or on other objects in the inventory. Oh, I don't know if I can handle this. This will cause events to happen, such as unlocking doors, opening chests, or giving items to people. Part of the enjoyment of the game is to try using objects on locations or people, thus provoking interesting responses. In addition, some puzzles are sometimes solved by operating certain areas on the screen which cause actions and events to occur. Events. Events are scary. Alternate methods of solving puzzles. Harvester contains many solutions in which there is more than one correct way to solve a given puzzle. Some players may solve a puzzle by analyzing the situation, while others may choose a more violent approach. During the gameplay, the character may choose the option to kill or fight another character anytime he pleases. There are two scenarios where you may elect to kill a monster or character in the Town of Harvest. The first scenario is simply killing a non-player character by attacking with the right mouse button, or the Control plus arrow keys. By simply clicking the right mouse button, your character will swing or fire his weapon in the direction in which he is facing. What do you mean by simply click, like, if I just click on people, will they start dying? The second scenario is a simple form of combat which forces the player to kill or be killed using any one of 21 unique weapons which may be found during the course of the game. If you're using the mouse to combat your enemy, you may also focus or direct the attack on a specific area of your opponent's anatomy by positioning the target cursor over the enemy. The three areas for attack are the upper body, midsection, and legs. This game has positional damage? To attack the enemy in any of one of these areas, simply position the target cursor over the enemy and click the right mouse button. Did this game inspire fear and hunger? During the combat portions of the game, your character may become injured. I did not expect to have a health bar. I did not expect damage to be dealt. I figured things would I figured events would happen, and that was the game. To find out how injured you are, click the left mouse button or press I to bring up your inventory. In the lower left portion of the screen, there is a picture of your character. As you become more injured, the player's character picture appears more bloodied. If you do not have access to healing items, you will eventually die. Through Harvester, you will find objects which will allow you to heal your character simply by acquiring them. Note, be wise in your use of healing objects. You will need to heal in order to kill certain enemies. There are 21 unique weapons in Harvester, each with its own unique attack capabilities. For example, a knife or your fists do much less damage than a chainsaw or shotgun. Be careful when you attack an enemy and what you attack him with. There are several characters who are quite powerful. Without a stronger weapon, you may suffer the consequences. Death. To arm or disarm any weapon which you have acquired, simply move your cursor over the weapon in your inventory and click the right mouse button. Note, because each weapon's attack capability is different, it takes a few moments to arm and disarm weapons. Configuring game options. And that is the manual. Take a look at these travel brochures. Oh, we'll look at these later. This is amazing. For now, though, let us get in. Let us enter the town of Harvest. Which means the jaunty music ends. And the scary music begins. Merit Studios. Harvest. Population was it 9? 51, okay. Oh, this is charming. Through the man's legs, through the screw attack door. Through the paint. No, down the hole. Down the hole. Oh! Down the man's mouth. An Emily Jacobson production. A Gilbert Austin game. Harvester. Lead artist designer Chad Wozdziewicz. Modeling Mike Napadano and Craig Rundles? They're going too fast. John Johns! Does that say music by Zorch? Why is the screw attack emblem here? Oh, it's an H! Okay. This is so charming. It's a real man! Oh, yes! Please wait. Why did the... Why did the aspect ratio destroy itself? 1 second. I specifically tested this. You know what we can do? Jury rigging literally never fails me. It's coming out of the painting. Ba-boom! Left click on an object to grab it, and right click to put it in your inventory. Oh, this feels weird. Penny saved is hardly worth the effort. Use the left mouse button to move your character on the screen. If you're stuck in a puzzle, talk to other characters and they will give you clues. Avoid cliches like the plague. Ammunition is precious, so don't waste it. If you get stuck in a puzzle, try using items in crazy, illogical ways. Save your game often, especially before trying something crazy, or logical, or dangerous. Holding on the control button plus the arrow keys allows you to attack opponents. Look before you leap. The help screen can be helpful, or better yet, read the manual. Oh, we already read the manual. You can pick your friends, and you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose. Right-clicking on some objects in the inventory shows a close-up of that object. How many of these are there? Press escape to bring up the menu options. You can combine objects into new objects by clicking and dragging them on one another. Sound levels can be adjusted in the options menu. Screen too dark? Try adjusting the gamma in the options menu. Check your photo in the inventory screen. It will get worse as you take more damage. Look for special items that will restore your health. After finding required items during the day, night will be the time of mischievous adventure. If we can't fit the screen to the overlay, is it possible to temporarily disable it? Yes? Yes. Is that more tolerable? If you have an inch, they really will take a mile. Yeesh. It is for you? Well, it's a good thing you're the only person here who matters. Being so hostile for some reason. Maybe this is what they were trying to warn me when they started the game. Night will be the time of mischievous adventure. Double-click the left mouse button on an exit to go through instantly. Use the right mouse button to attack an opponent. Left-click on the character, or press I to view your inventory. Left-click on an object to grab it. I want funny ones. A penny saved is hardly worth the effort. Okay, I think we're good. So, got a man. That's me. That's Steve. Harvest Land Furniture Warehouse. Examine the P-47 Thunderbolt. A 1/48 scale P-47 Thunderbolt with a broken propeller. What are your typical wall clocks? Whoa! Okay, okay, so I figured out how to punch. I found punching. The mattress is speckled with odd stains. An official Dust Bowl basketball autographed by GPF. Uh-huh. An empty trash can so clean you could eat from it. A hastily glued together P-51 Mustang in exact 1/36 scale. A photo of a beautiful girl, blonde, about 17 years old. A recently watered plastic plant. Wait, why are you watering the plastic plants? Paper doll by the Mills Brothers sits on the turntable. You peer through a thin layer of dust at your reflection. The dresser drawer is unlocked. As of yet, the future isn't so bright. Chew marks are visible on the end of this ballpoint pen. Take it. 25-cent piece, dated 1952. Take it. Take 'em? No, okay. Is there anything else here takeable? No, I guess we'll hit the big red exit sign. Examine the chair. A cheap folding chair, such as you find at swap meets, bingo parlors, and other religious gatherings. Illumination is the key to visibility. A sexy pinup! Examine the acne medicine, an empty acne medicine container. Pair of plastic binoculars with the lenses melted to the table? Why? An old-fashioned alarm clock with bells and a hammer. A handful of faded hardbacks littered the lower shelf. Examine the clarinet. Obviously, some fat high school girl left it there. I mean, obviously. Examine the closet. 7 flannel shirts, accompanied with matching blue jeans, are hanging neatly in the closet. Exit, I guess. There he goes! A stunning depiction of the Earth, made of paper mache. Pass-through for the kitchen. A pendulum-driven cuckoo clock with a cuckoo oddly absent. Fine bone china gleams from the mahogany shelves. Damn! A box full of newspapers. Is that blood? A box of crayons and a Ranger Rider coloring book. An old-fashioned console television. No, wait, no, go back. I didn't talk to Hank.
What?
Oh, man. Who are you?
Leave me alone, Steve, or I'll tell Mom on you.
Okay. Mom.
Mom's in the kitchen, and if you bug me, I'll call her.
Look, do you know me?
Wish I didn't, 'cause then you wouldn't be my brother, and I'd have your room, and all the presents at Christmas. Though I will soon enough anyway, 'cause you're a lousy rat.
You're my brother?
No, duh.
Listen,
No,
I don't
duh.
mean to, bug you, but I can't seem to remember anything.
Oh, we've got
Can you
amnesia.
please just tell me who you are?
Mom, Steve is bugging me.
Steve, leave Hank alone right now.
Why am I a rat? What did I do to you?
You went and got all mushy on that girl, and now you're lighting out on me. Well, if that's the way you're gonna be, then you can drop dead.
Lighting out?
What do you mean I'm lighting out on you?
First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes Steve and a baby.
What is
kid.
Hank's deal?
What the hell are you talking about?
A quest?
Mom, Steve said hell.
Young man, don't you dare use that kind of language in this house.
How'd you like that?
Why are you so mad at me?
'Cause you're lighting out on me to go off with that stupid girl. So tough it. I don't care anyway.
I don't know what girl you're talking about.
All summer, it's been Stephanie this and Stephanie that. And now you don't remember? You think I'm dumb or something?
I love his
No, I
hat.
just can't remember anything, like I said.
Well, you better remember quick. 'Cause the wedding's in 2 weeks.
The wedding?
What?
Leave me alone so I can watch TV.
What the hell is this? This is Harvester.
That's a weird-looking television. Come to think of it, this whole place looks totally retro.
What do you mean, retro? All TVs look alike.
Sure, basically. But this is one old-fashioned clunker.
Old-fashioned? It's brand new.
Time
Yeah, but
travel.
look at the tube. Where's the remote control?
What's that?
Now that I think about it, I can't remember.
And what was that you said about retro rockets?
No, retro. It means... Oh man, I know what I mean. That everything here is wrong. But I can't picture the difference.
Then shut up and quit bugging me. I'm watching my cowboy show.
I'll keep talking.
Have you noticed that your show is in black and white?
What else? Color? On a TV?
It could never
Well,
happen.
I think I've seen a colored television before.
Have not. Quit it or I'm gonna tell.
Hey, look at that. Your mother lets you watch this stuff?
Sure. This is part of history. What made America great. And besides, blood and guts are neato.
Thanks, Hank. Little kids shouldn't watch violence.
Well, you can't stop me, so let me alone. Or else.
Have you noticed that well,
What ma- I'm glad you're catching on, Steve. You're not too bad. Good. Finally.
Okay, so... Use pen on health indicator.
Big whoop, Steve.
Okay.
damn it.
Damn it. Mom's over here. Let's talk to Mom. Fireman Sparky's super foamy fire extinguisher. An expertly embroidered old-fashioned wall plaque. A cabinet that smells of dirty diapers. The last repository for a few dead bugs. A newborn is sleeping soundly. These cookies are hot out of the oven. Cookies are baking in the oven. Ooh, she's going for multiple levels. Multiple batches, that's the word. Knives gleam wickedly in the kitchen's antiseptic glow. That is a word, and that is a phrase.
Well, hello there. How about some cookies? There's plenty of rejects in the trash.
Who are you?
That's a fine way to talk
There's
to
plenty
your
of
mother.
rejects in the
You're
trash.
my mother?
That's right. Though sometimes I get treated like the hired help around here.
I don't remember you.
Of course you don't. Until you need your socks washed.
Oh!
No, you don't understand. I can't remember where I am or even who I am.
Land's sake, stop your joshing, won't you? Honestly, Steve, I thought you'd grow up a little after graduation. I only hope that new job will plant your feet on the ground.
So that's my name. Steve.
Your name will be M.U.D. Mud if you don't stop teasing me, young man.
Mud.
Listen, this may sound strange, but I've lost my memory. Do you believe me?
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve.
I'm serious.
Sure, and next you'll be telling me you don't remember Hank and your little sister.
Graduation.
When did I graduate?
4 months ago, as if you could forget that.
What college?
College? A high school diploma is all you need to get a job. And besides, you can't marry Stephanie if you're going to waste your time going to college. 18 years old and you're just now getting your first job. It's a disgrace, but better late than never. I guess we can thank Stephanie for that.
Stephanie.
And just who is Stephanie?
Don't you dare toy with that sweet girl. If you start in on her with all this amnesia poop, she'll think her fiancé is having second thoughts about the wedding.
Look, all this talk about weddings is nuts. I'm not marrying anybody till I figure out what's going on here.
First the heartbreak of psoriasis, and now this. 2 weeks before the wedding and you're backing out. Whatever will the neighbors think?
I can't marry someone I don't even know.
Fine, have it your way, but leave me out of it. If you're going to break Stephanie's heart, you march right next door and do it yourself. And don't expect me to write you a note.
Fiancé? This is insane!
I love
you're
his
not having
expressions.
second thoughts about marrying Stephanie? Is that what this silliness is all about? Pre-wedding jitters?
Can something like that produce amnesia?
Stop this foolishness right now and count your blessings.
Oh, she's great at
Stephanie is
cooking. and
great
cleaning.
at cooking and cleaning.
What's cooking and cleaning got to do with anything?
Honestly, boys are so dense. What else is there for a wife but cooking and cleaning? You may not appreciate a hot meal on a clean plate when it's there, but if it wasn't,
You heard it
we'd hear
here.
about it
Wives
soon
are for
enough, I'll
cooking and
bet.
cleaning.
You're saying that's all there is to marriage?
And you can quote me on
Cooking and
that.
cleaning?
Well, you'll have to ask your father about that, but
Oh!
I'm sure Stephanie will do her duty when the time comes. Bless your innocence, but there are certain disgusting truths that go along with marriage. Facts that can't be disguised by sheets which wrap around the contours of flexing go-go's and bouncing legs. You can't know what I'm talking about, and that's best. When the time comes to make a baby with Stephanie, you'll have to make your peace with the fact that when a farmer plants his seed, he can't help but get some nasty dirt on
What?
his toe.
What? Bye!
Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy. You know how he gets.
Master bedroom doors firmly locked. We're playing video games. Wait, no. Get the fucking papers. No, the papers. It was just prompting me. Okay, I did get the paper, and then I left the same second. Okay. Whoop. Nope. Don't go back to Mom. We don't need to hear anything more about Mom. Mom has said her piece. Wait, hang on. One more thing. There are cookies in the garbage. And I am welcome to them. Freshly baked cookies are in the trash can. Wait, what? Why is she baking all these cookies? This is so weird. A Dayglow Lima space disc stuck on the roof. Full of junk mail, bills, and bake sale flyers. An army surplus air conditioner. Steel barbs wrench signals from the naked air. High voltage power lines bathe your home in a wholesome, old-fashioned electromagnetic field. You feel their humming in your dreams. There are security bars fastened to the window with Phillips head screws. Oh shit! I'm so sorry. Did I punch you accidentally? I was trying to do something else. It's so easy to punch people in this game. Jimmy.
Hey, Steve, I'm Jimmy James. Remember me?
Nope.
I guess not.
Hey, how come you haven't been putting the paper out for me in the morning?
I'm supposed to?
Yeah? Well, try to remember, will ya? How'd you expect a working Joe to make an honest living? You don't put the paper out, I'm out of a job.
So what? You don't get paid for picking up papers anyway.
The Sentinel building burnt down. What the heck else am I supposed to do? Listen, start putting that paper out and everything will be Jake, okay? That's all I want. That and a pair of sneakers. Walking this route every day has worn holes in mine. Say, you got any spare sneakers?
No.
Oh, gee whiz. Look, if you find any, I'd be willing to trade you for them. Something really neato. Think about it. See you later, alligator.
See you later, alligator. Guess we can leave? Okay, your house, the general store, the post office, the barber shop, the lodge, the missile base, the Johnson residence, the cemetery, the Wayward Hotel, Shady Oaks Mortuary, the police station, the newspaper building, TV station, Gain Memorial School, and the meat plant. How do I save, by the way? There's the Poston residence. I'm assuming that's my, my boo. I got 25 cents. Can we buy anything at the general store? He's too busy working to notice you. Neon letters drone relentlessly, eternally frozen, 405. Yum! Creamed asparagus tips, 2 for 49 cents. Harvest bake sale this Friday in the school gym. Tired air conditioner wheezes in the unseasoned heat. Tape and broken glass, obviously a professional break-in. This fucking game. A phallic symbol thrusting boldly upwards from the concrete, ever ready to spew forth. Free copies made here. Dead roaches and bits of arid grit coat the water cooler's bone-dry reservoir. Oh, this place sucks. This empty barrel reeks of rotting meat. An old 16mm projector with Gain Memorial stenciled on it. The new and improved Suck You Luck Super Suck vacuum cleaner. It really sucks. The shelf contains a variety of odd items for sale. Shoddy old TV missing the VHF knob. Okay. Operate the shelf? Talk to Mrs. Phelps? A slightly used wrench. You must pay Miss Phelps before you can buy anything. A cow is bleeding a robust coffee on these Harvard... A cow is bleeding a robust coffee on these Harvest Blend coffee can... What the... An adult magazine for 25 cents. You must pay Miss Phelps before you can buy anything. Cans of soup, or possibly rat poison? Black electrical tape. You must pay Mrs. Phelps before you can buy anything.
Can I help you, dear?
Who are you?
This is Phelps General Store, so who would that make me? Maybe you need to go back to Gain Memorial and have Miss Whaley teach you about logic.
I'm fuzzy on a lot of things these days. My memory's gone.
Pshaw, you always were a kidder, Steve.
Oh,
I'm serious, I need some help.
I see. Everyone is gonna say
Well,
that.
they say a sharp blow to the head is a good thing for amnesia. In which case, I'd recommend Miss Whaley again. Then again, they say a good scare can jog the memory, in which case I'd advise you to visit the sergeant at arms over at the lodge. That man gives me the willies. Speaking of willies, how's your father?
What?
Don't know. Haven't seen him.
Care to buy anything today?
Yes, please?
Just point to whatever you want. I'm a little hard of hearing.
You must pay Miss... Guess I could... We'll come back here. Oh, right, I gotta give him the paper. I don't know how to save. Wait, where'd he go? Where'd James go? Okay, so she recommended we go to the Johnson residence?
Hello, Steve. How's the husband-to-be?
Other than having no memory, I guess I'm all right.
All right. You should be ecstatic, considering what you're getting into, if you haven't gotten into it already. Speaking of
They are
which,
horny here.
I heard Stephanie was grounded. Her daddy's worried about getting his meat. Though if I were him, I'd be more concerned about Stephanie getting some meat.
Right. And you are?
You always were a kidder, Steve.
Oh.
I'm Mr. Johnson, remember? Glad you stopped by. Just got finished waxing the Tucker. I could use a little relaxation. But since Edna's not here, I might as well talk to you.
Tucker.
Heck of an automobile, isn't she? Damn shame I have to sit out here and watch over her all the time. But if I didn't, those stupid kids might scratch her up playing ball.
That's a real Tucker. I can understand your concern.
Hell yes, it's real. I wouldn't be so protective of her if she was. I'm mighty particular about my Tucker. I had the garage remodeled like a fortress, so I could lock her up at night and get some sleep.
I'm sure she's safe enough inside.
A few months back, someone broke into my house, trying to get into the garage. I had to gripe like hell before the sheriff agreed to start the evening patrols and instigate the curfew. Speaking of Stephanie, I still haven't gotten an invitation to the wedding yet.
I don't have anything to do with that.
That's okay. Personally, I'd prefer a pass to the honeymoon. You could use the back seat of my Tucker for the maiden voyage. It's
What is
plenty
wrong
big.
with these people?
Believe you me, I'd drive you around. And I wouldn't look in the back seat. I guarantee it. Though if
What
you'd
is
like
wrong
to
with
come
these
up front and
people?
take the wheel a while, I wouldn't say nay. Heck of an... Don't see why not, but don't touch her. I'm mighty particular.
I'm sure
A few...
Okay, how about Edna?
Edna Fitzpatrick is one of the snootiest women in town. I declare there isn't a woman in Harvest that'd turn me away. If I was interested, that is. Just because she owns DNAs, she's got all these highfalutin ideas about independence. And her with a little girl to raise. That child needs a father. And Edna, well, she needs a good hard penis.
Excuse me? Penis?
What makes you so sure she needs a penis?
You saying Edna's getting it from someone else? Like maybe that damn Sheriff Dwayne? He's over at DNA's diner every day from noon to 1, eating his dadgum pie. And I got a feeling he'd like Edna for dessert. Sure, it's the only diner in town, but I'm sure he's got more on his mind than food.
Okay, what about the diner?
I'll admit DNA's diner does good business. But money isn't everything to a woman. Can money keep you warm at night?
Yes.
Can you wrap your thighs around it? Or rake bloody gashes in its back with your painted hollowed fingernails? Edna! Edna! So, how's Stephanie?
She's fine.
Speaking.
Hi, Doc.
That's Bye now.
Bye. The manhole cover is locked in place. A nasty stench drifts from the sewers below. Examine the Tucker. During the day, Mr. Johnson keeps watch over his precious 48 Tucker. Mr. Johnson is. I've had enough of Mr. Johnson. We're going to leave Mr. Johnson. The old car is the perfect nesting ground for wasps. The attic window is the perfect nesting grounds for wasps. The overhang is the perfect nesting grounds for wasps. This place sure could use a gardener. Maybe some sort of harvester. Okay, so that place is full of wasps. How about the post office? An old glory flag. Looks like Mr. Pastorelli forgot to put out the paper for Jimmy. I forgot to give him the paper. Okay, hello. The zip code map at the Harvest Dead Center. 3 clocks, 3 times. Okay. I'm gonna have to write those down later. Bake sale! Bake sale! Examine the woman. A blind woman is trying to read her mail. Can I help?
Yes?
I need some help. Mr.
Postmaster Boyle, what can I do for you today?
I was just looking around.
That's just dandy. Everyone should learn about their postal service. Mail, young man, is the glue that holds civilization
He
together.
seems normal. Know exactly what you mean.
What a perceptive lad you are. Then you understand why I can't give you an application. You understand standards. You understand the chaos that awaits us beneath the veneer of civilization.
Okay, now I don't understand
Unlike those
anything.
fools that ran the newspaper building. They actually thought their paper more important than the mail, the glue. More timely. Turned everyone from writers to readers, and the glue suffered. I tell you, the newspaper building burning down was the best thing that ever happened to Harvest. It put them back in touch with the glue itself.
Okay, I take
They
it
were
back about
writing
this
again,
man.
Till the TV station opened up. Now, maybe something needs to happen to the TV station, too.
The newspaper fire.
I don't remember the fire. Tell me about it.
Don't remember?
I've been away. Please.
Well, around 10 o'clock one night, the whole newspaper building went up. Just like that.
An accident.
Well, I suppose it was at that. The sheriff never made any arrests, and he would have if there'd been any evidence, now wouldn't he? I certainly don't wish to discourage you from joining, young man.
What?
That's
I don't even
just
know what
you
this
should
lodge
be
is.
striving for. But I can't break the rules for you. You keep trying. You'll get in eventually.
Am I trying to join the Masons?
Seems that since the fire, WHAR has filled the void. Now just as many people waste their time watching TV as they ever did reading the paper. Seems like there's less and less mail all the time.
Okay. Sure.
Next time you post, don't forget the zip code.
Thanks. Okay, okay. Ah! That's a save screen. Post office? Okay, examine the boxes. These mailboxes seem hardly used. So, that was the post office. That's a murderer of some sort. How about the barbershop? Pastorelli's. Oh, look at this place! Examine the alien head. I was right. Knew there were aliens. An unfortunate extraterrestrial who journeyed hundreds of light years to wind up mounted on a barber's wall. Made of solidified mousse and sticky hairspray, this lovely mannequin is a work of art. Oh, that's gross. The dangling television is sure to cause neck strain at this angle. A fancy barber's pole secured to the wall with straight slot screws. Jim Bob, who was the high school star pitcher 20 years ago, hangs his aging leather jacket here when he comes in for a trim. Sure, we need that for later. It's a picture of Mr. Pastorelli as a young buck. Colonel Buster Monroe flipping the bird from his B-17 cockpit. Clem Parsons took this rare photograph of an extraterrestrial. Oddly enough, now I'm having some trouble clicking. Picture of young Mr. Pastorelli, spaghetti on his mouth and all. Look at this jaunty tune. Listen to it, rather. What? Except for its occasional hairball cough, it's hard to tell if the sheep is alive or not. That is a possessed sheep. It has glowing red eyes. Mr. Pastorelli doesn't respond, not understanding English.
Howdy, Steve.
Hi.
Howdy back, Mr.
Pete Swell, Steve. Don't you pull my old leg now. Change your mind about that aluminum siding?
What are you talking about?
I really think you should talk your father into buying some. He can afford it. And I can't stress enough the value of some really fine aluminum siding.
Really fine aluminum siding.
Keeps it warm in the summer, cool in the winter, and it keeps out the sheep. Pastorelli ought to look into some, but I can't get him to understand a word I say.
I'm so confused. Aluminum siding.
Steve, aluminum siding can't get a fair shake no more. Started when those firemen came to harvest, filling people's heads with newfangled notions like color coordination and interior design. You can paint aluminum, you know, if you want to. But even so, I can't seem to move it anymore. Not even to a rube like Pastorelli. Thank God for the plumbing.
The music's a little buggy. Or Pastorelli.
Pastorelli's a rube from way back. Ask Clem Parsons how he followed up with the alarm system in here. I'm a plumber. I could fix it for him, but he just won't listen.
Plumbing.
Well, I seen the end coming for the aluminum siding game, so I took a mail course and learned how to be a plumber. Now, there's a business that never lets up. You'd be surprised what people flush down the toilet.
Sure. Bye, man.
Nice to see you again, Steve.
Yeah, you too. How about Mr. Parsons?
Hello there, youngster. They say them aliens I was telling you about, well, they came back last night. Cut another crop circle in my south field.
How come I never seen none of them saucers, Clam?
Them aliens is wildy, Pete. You don't cross the intergalactic void without learning a trick or two. You know what Pastorelli did? Yesterday, he gets an alarm system to protect his pole. Only he don't know how to rig it, so now it's all awry.
Alarm system.
Pastorelli shelled out for an alarm system, all right, but he's too cheap to hire an electrician to hook her up. Dang idiot cross-wired it to the fire sprinkler, so now when the alarm goes off, it sets the sprinkler spraying. Tarnation! Aliens looking for intelligent life ought to stay away from this shop, sure enough.
Aliens. Tell me about the aliens, buddy.
Well, son, the ways of the alien is a specialized area of woodcraft unknown to all but the wiliest sportsmen. What you gotta remember is, your average alien is smarter than your average human, so you gotta be extra careful building your blind if you want to bag one.
You hunt aliens.
Son, after nailing an alien, you can never go back to quail.
Sure.
You think
Whoa.
you can get one of those at a swap meet? Line your blind with lead to fool their sensing machines. Lay real quiet and wait. Preferably in the woods around the nuclear base. Oh, they love messing around out there.
You have a nuclear
Why
base
not
in
wait
Harvest?
outside your field, Clam? Wait for 'em to come a-carving.
Oh, they do their crop doodles with zap guns, you darn fool. Don't you know nothing? Besides, ain't no place to put the blind out in the field.
What the fuck is
You
the
listen to
blind?
Clem Parsons if you want to tag an unearthly being. They cross the void, wondering what lies beyond, all the time not knowing that what awaits them is buckshot.
It's like a thing you put up for camouflage. Okay.
Anytime, Steve.
Well, that was informative. I guess we'll leave. As soon as I figure out why it won't click it. There we go. Okay. Let's go to the missile base. What's the worst that could... What? He's a little on the short side, isn't he? He might even be missing some pieces?
Oh, who goes there?
They tell me my name is Steve.
Pardon
All
me?
right. This section 21. Keep your distance, son. I wouldn't want to have to blow your head off.
That makes two of us.
So you're the amnesiac, huh? Just another draft-dodging ploy the way I see it. But at least you're not an alien. You see their ships every now and then. Sometimes Swell bags one in the woods.
Oh, that's a real
Who are
thing.
you?
Colonel Buster Monroe, commander of the Harvest Nuclear Missile Installation, keeping America safe from those who would dye our flag red, white, and pink.
These are nuclear missiles?
Goddamn right they are. Every one of them ready to rain death on the Ruskies. All I gotta do is hit the button and blammo! The price of vodka goes through the roof.
Jesus!
Along with the vodka.
Well, I suppose you have, you know, safeguards against accidents?
That's why there are fields of nukes in the
Safeguards.
background.
Don't be such a weak sister. There are no safeguards. This is the 50s.
This is the 50s!
Then you have sole control of the, missiles.
That's right. Been in charge here since WW2, when I got my lower torso shot off. in
I
the
was gonna
war.
ask about that.
Those pantywaists in Washington wanted to stick me behind a desk. To hell with that. They owed me. I left my legs in Dusseldorf. They owed me. Of course, they felt that after the trauma of having to crawl from Germany to England trailing my intestines behind me, I was too emotionally unstable to continue in the military. That's why they gave me this nice cushy job. and put me in charge of the nuclear missiles.
Yeah. Oh, we've got some fun quests. We've got some fun keywords now.
Why are you asking about the button, son?
I'm just a little nervous about it. I mean, suppose an accident happens.
Don't get your panties in a bunch, mister. The button is perfectly safe. I keep it on my person all the time. No commie bastard is getting his mitts on this button. No siree, Bob. No one initiates a nuclear holocaust in Harvest except me. Now, doesn't that make you feel better?
No. How about commie bastard?
Frankly, all these questions are making me a little suspicious of you. Maybe you're one of those pink-blooded Americans. Can you give me any reason why I shouldn't shoot you right now?
You can't shoot me. I'm an American. I have rights.
Rights, huh? Your average commie bastard is always only too ready to hide behind the Constitution. Real Americans waive their rights for the common good.
1996, you say? Oh, I can't save right now. Sure I would, for this great country
You
of
talk a
ours.
good game, mister. But so does your average commie bastard. The Kremlin teaches its agents to talk their way out of a scrape. What do you think about that, son?
I don't think much about stuff like that, Colonel.
Glad to hear it, son. You had me going there for a minute, asking all those questions about this base. Came this close to getting blown away. As it is, maybe you ought to get out of here before I change my mind. Go visit those Ponzi firemen. But whatever you do, stay away from that damn lodge. That's the most suspicious place in Harvest, if you ask me. I wanted to get back into the thick of the action and out of this desk job, but those firemen are a damn peculiar bunch of ladies. I thought they'd object to my lack of a lower body, but they wouldn't let me join the fire department because they said I couldn't draw naked men. Can't draw naked men? Who the hell wants to? I could draw one if I was a sick commie pervert.
Wait, what?
Look, I did this last night. What do you think?
Screw you. Ah, it's for commies anyway.
You don't say. Then you'd better go reconnoiter the fire station, mister. There's a lot of art going on over there. Determine if commie infiltration has occurred in Harvest, and report back here. Your report could make the difference in what I decide to do.
About what, Colonel?
Never mind that, son. It's easier if you don't know.
Okay.
You say before you came to Harvest, your lower torso was shot off in the war?
That's right. I was behind enemy lines. The night was dark. The rain wet. Plastique I was supposed to rig the bridge with, precariously sandwiched between my knees as I crawled in the muddy mud. I didn't see the Jerry taking aim at me with his machine gun until half of me was flying through the air. With a quick spray of bullets in a straight line, I shot my body clean in two.
That's not how
My
that
lower
works.
body landed at that Jerry's feet. I can still hear him laughing as I started crawling in the general direction of England, calling behind me in broken English, "Mein Freund, where is your legs? Looky, what have we here? Some legs? Hey, did anyone lose some legs?" I'll never forget looking back over my shoulder and seeing that crowd doing the can-can with my legs. Still a few weeks later, with only my compass and a pair of nylons, I made it back to safety. Now the Krauts are our friends and the commie bastards are our enemies. But even so, there's at least one crowd out there that I'll never invite over to Sunday dinner.
Bye!
Duck and cover.
So, oddly enough, this guard booth is the only building on the base. This base is well stocked with missiles. An electrified chain link fence surrounds the base. Okay. We're gonna leave now. Slap him? I did save. I just saved. Hang on. Oh! Is that good? Yeah, you know, that's fair. He did warn us. In fairness, he did warn us. He said, come any closer and he'll shoot, and he'll put me full of holes or something like that. What if I show him the paper? How do I... actually... Whoa! Where'd my mouse go? Okay, my mouse is back. No. Okay.
Son, don't waste my time.
You didn't want to see the paper. That's fair. That's fair. Let's go, where are the firemen? Oh, fire station. Let's check the firemen real quick. The pickets of the fence gleam with a fresh coat of white paint, like clean-cut soldiers standing at attention, defending truth, justice, in the American way. With all the rose-pretty flowers, the firemen must have a ton of time on their hands.
Please excuse the mess. They've done wonders with the upstairs bedroom, but this garage defies color coordination.
Yeah. Saliva is foaming from his barking chops. That is a rabid dog. A picture of phallic-like structures standing all in a row. Is this just one big joke about the village people? An accident just waiting to happen. Decorative oriental fans from the Ming Dynasty. An impressionistic landscape. The lights are too high up to reach. A well-endowed, nude man standing in the sunlight. Picture of a storybook a storybook fairy castle. A photorealistic mural of a peaceful countryside. Hey, dogs like papers, right?
Well, that didn't work.
Okay, that didn't work.
Don't bother me, I'm sketching. Oh, look what you made me do!
I don't converse on the job, Steve.
Yep.
Hello, Steve. Welcome to the House of Flame, as we like to call it. Oh, cut it out, Spots, honestly. Once he gets barking, a good piece of meat is the only way to shut him up. There you go, Spot. Oh, Steve! Bet you don't remember me. Heard about that short in the old wiring. I'm Fire Marshal Sparky, head of your fire department.
Where'd you hear about my memory loss?
Don't be silly. Everyone thinks that amnesia kick is a scream. Well, you always were a kidder, Steve. Besides, it's my job to keep abreast of developments in the community, to better serve you, the public. I'm sure you'll be thrilled when you learn of the many civic improvements we have planned for your fire department.
Such as?
Well, don't tell any of the others, but I've secured a bolt of the most divine mauve material. I've hidden it because, well, if any of these Marys got a hold of it, it'd be gone in a jiffy. So I'd rather keep it hush-hush. I'm going to make new drapes for the firehouse, and if I have any left, cross your fingers, I'm going to make everyone matching mauve pillow cozies.
Those are civic improvements.
Don't be such a party pooper, Steve. We're talking about our... Besides, we haven't had a fire in Harvest since the newspaper building burned down. Though I'll admit that the Wasp Woman's place is one big accident waiting to happen. Isn't that right, Spots?
That's a dog. Wasp Woman.
Some people think all we do is sit around, fetching examples of manhood for our own amusement. Nothing could be further from the truth.
Why were there aliens?
Just the other day we cited Tetsuo Crumb for fire code violations. All those dried out paper wasp nests clustered around our wooden house, why, it's a chem-log just waiting for the right faggot. Believe me, none of us wants to see another fiasco like the Sentinel fire.
That is the right way to say that. That's what that word means. That's true.
A dreadful affair. You wouldn't think that a brick and steel building with a sprinkler system could go up that quickly.
You think it was arson?
Oh, please. Dwayne was glad enough to see the thing go up, and so was McKnight. If you could get into that safe in his wall... Forget it. Look, Steve, as far as I know, the fire was an accident. Let's just leave it at that.
Oddly enough, Sparky does seem to be good at his job.
Bye-bye. Can't talk. Bye-bye.
I don't converse on the job, Steve.
That dog has rabies. It's not supposed to foam. Okay, I guess we'll leave. We'll probably go back to the YMCA another time. How about... So obviously there's our booze house. The lodge is huge. The meat plant. Let's go to the meat plant. I think I see meat. A red brick building with a horrible stench coming from within. Ooh. There's a lot of whatever in these barrels smells extremely bad. Oh, those are cats. Examine the splooge. This used to be a kitty cat.
Steve, how's your father? Is he better?
About the same, I guess.
He's been away from work for weeks, and when I call your house, your mother won't let me talk to him.
I haven't seen him either.
This is a fine kettle of fish, I must say. Though I am glad to see you taking an interest in the business in your dad's absence.
Who are you?
Aw, Steve, I didn't want to believe that amnesia hokum. Now you're saying you don't remember your pal Pat O'Reilly?
Pat O'Reilly?
You may come to realize that this business is not for everybody. Just ask your poor, ill dad. It takes dedication and a strong stomach.
Yeah, okay.
A lot of times, when I'm finished scrubbing up and digging the bits of intestine out from my fingernails, I must confess I don't have much appetite for red meat. But red meat is one of the principal food groups, and you've got to have it. So when you can do this all day and help yourself to a juicy red steak afterwards, then by golly, you can call yourself a butcher. Of course, amnesia would certainly help that, wouldn't it?
Dad's illness.
What exactly is wrong with your dad?
I don't
know. I can't get in to see him.
Amnesia.
Look, I'm not kidding about the amnesia. Why won't anyone believe me?
Well, you always were such a kidder, Steve.
Funny how that's beginning to sound like a stock answer. Like it was coached.
You sure are acting like a kidder, son. With your dad ill, you're gonna need to start behaving like an adult. Especially if you're gonna take over the family business. You may come to realize that and a strong.
Yep, I've seen that.
A lot of
that.
times,
We don't need to.
But then by golly, you can call yourself a butcher. Of course, amnesia.
Meat.
Come to think of it, I don't see any cattle around here. Where do you keep the animals?
Does it matter? The end product is all the customer cares about, Steve. And we only carry the finest meat, only the juiciest cuts. Once you take over the business, you'll realize the importance of maintaining quality while cutting costs. We know what we're doing here, Steve. If we didn't, would the lodge use us to cater their affairs?
I'm sure it's good. Can I have some meat to take home?
Your father's very particular about the profit, Steve. No freebies for anyone. But seeing how you're his son, if you'll bring written permission from your father, I'll give you the meat.
Cutting costs?
There are certain tricks of the trade, Steve. Once your dad gets better and you start working in here cutting up the meat, you'll be privy to them. There's always cheaper, better ways to do things.
They love
If you're
showing me this
creative.
image.
Don't be such a stranger, Steve. And my best to your dad.
Carcasses of several small animals. Alright, okay, so that's the meat plant. Can't get any meat. Probably should get it later, though. Here's the school. That's where we were told to go next. Along with Mr. Buster? In the trash can. A distasteful amalgam of chewed gum, mangled love notes, broken ballpoints oozing blue ink, and wanted Kleenex. This drinking fountain doesn't work. A glass-protected fire alarm. These lockers are riddled with inexplicable stains and dents. It looks like the bake sale will be held here. Talk to Principal Harold?
Steve, good of you to drop by, big guy. Haven't seen you since graduation. A lot of changes, I hear.
You could say that.
Good, good. That's a nice part of my job. Turning fine young men and women out into the world, and then watching them prosper. Of course, I was able to reach more people at the old Sentinel, God bless her. But then again, I never got to see the results of my work up close before.
Who are you?
You know very well I'm Mr. Harold, principal of Gain Memorial. Steve, I've heard about this amnesia nonsense. I had hoped you'd be in the lodge by now, fine young fellow like yourself. But now, I think maybe you need a little more quality time.
I mean, obviously there's something wrong with this place, but there is something wrong with this place.
Boy, I sure miss the old newspaper. The sheriff never did investigate that fire properly. Call it a newspaper man's instinct, though I can't imagine why Sheriff Dwayne would cover up anything. I mean, the only ones who stood to profit from the newspaper going out of business was the owner of the TV station, and Mr. McKnight had an airtight alibi. Still, if not for the fire, I never would have wound up as principal of Gein Memorial.
Gein Memorial? Sounds like a cemetery or a hospital, not a school.
This institution was named for a great man,
whose
whose
first name
escapes me. He epitomized the great potential within us all, big guy. I hear there's an honorary plaque commemorating him within the lodge.
The lodge?
Big guy, born some quality time. The greatest gift I can bestow upon you as your former principal is a word of advice. Join the Order of the Harvest Moon at any cost.
The Order of the
Within
Harvest
lodge
Moon.
lies your future, and without dust.
The fuck is happening?
Why do you keep calling me big guy?
A sign of respect, lad. As principal, my station is higher than yours now, but you never know what the future holds, so you should always hedge your bets and pay tribute to your inferiors. You never know who will come to power, or who, even now, wields it behind the scenes. For all I know, you might already be a member of the Order, with access to the lodge. If that were the case, you'd be my superior, and I'd be all that much better off having shown you respect and spent some quality time with you.
What do you mean, quality time?
Some, like Miss Whaley, favor stern discipline, corporal punishment, as a means of socialization. Myself, I temper discipline with love. Quality time can be such a warm, sharing experience. After just a few sessions, you'd stop this amnesia nonsense and become a productive member of society.
No.
And a fit candidate for the law.
No.
Drop in again soon. Adult education is a wonderful thing, as is adult quality time.
Don't say it like that. Don't say it like that in the school. Don't do that. Projector, carefully engineered to sound good when played underwater. Sound good? The children look stunned and zombified.
My goodness, class, this is Stephen. He used to be a student here at Gein Memorial. Say hello, class. They're reticent. The educator's greatest problem today is the apathy of the students.
What's wrong with their heads?
I can tell you in one word, Stephen. Discipline. Thank goodness you weren't a sulky bear. You were always a smiley bear.
Then you remember me?
Not as such. So many pupils, Stephen. They come and they go. But I can always spot those who were nice boys. You can tell from the forehead. The lobes. Right, class? I'm glad you stopped by, Stephen. Would you care to say a few words to the class about civic responsibility?
Not really. I was just passing through.
Oh, but you must, Stephen. A positive role model might be just the thing to inspire these little monsters. Stephen, have you any questions for me? Or shall I continue with class?
Yeah, I do. The lodge.
This lodge. What do you know about it?
The building itself, like Harvest, was constructed with a specific purpose in mind. That noble intent is known only to those within the Order. You're at about the right age to join them, Stephen, and you will do so if you care about your future.
Can you tell me?
Harvest was founded by the Order of the Harvest Moon about 100 years ago.
For what purpose?
Why, I'm sure you'd have to ask them. You'll find the members of the Order at the lodge. We don't practice corporal punishment here. I've never believed in that old adage, spare the rod and spoil the child. A rod is too thin, but a baseball bat... That bridges the generation gap quite nicely. Oh dear, Colonel Monroe is conducting another air raid drill. Everyone into the hallway, quick!
Oh, she took the bat with her. Shit, I wanted it. Also, she's insane.
If an A-bomb hits, what good is it gonna do to duck and cover?
No!
My stars, that was exciting. Stop by.
Can I have the bat? All right. So,
Oh, man. Well, that didn't work.
Okay, that doesn't work. Okay, got it. Let's leave Geen Memorial High? Whatever this place is, let's leave it. How about the TV station? I'm sure the TV station's fine. Silver Tucker with a yellow interior. I am so scared right now. Too busy drinking and smoking, they ignore you. A fairly primitive form of mind control. Odd, no one is operating the cameras. And in the backdrop, a corny western backdrop complete with a cardboard teepee. Okay. Either the show isn't compelling or no one wanted to be taken out by friendly fire.
Stay tuned, buckaroos. There's more to come on Range Riders Cowboy Roundup. So don't go away. And what's your name, hombre?
Steve.
Steve's a swell name. My dog's name is Steve.
Okay, that's a good joke.
Would you like my autograph, Steve?
Yeah, I guess.
Here you go, then. Violence? What about it?
I love all the blood and gore on your show.
What red-blooded American doesn't? Nothing like an exploding head to get the blood pumping. Literally, that is.
Even so, do you think society pays a heavy price for the violence in the media?
Of course they pay a heavy price. Just look at the net profits. They'll line up around the block to see a good slaughter. Now, excuse me, we're going back on the air.
Yeah, I feel like this game has some stuff to say.
Can't talk now. Violence? Violence is as American as apple pie and low SAT scores. Where would we be right now if the cowboys hadn't gone out west and butchered innocent people to steal their land? Answer me that, Mr. Know-It-All.
But what about studies that have shown that children become more violent when watching violence?
Buckaroo, I rip the guts out of godless heathen Injuns. Most kids don't see godless heathen Injuns on a regular basis, and if they do, they better either get their eyes checked or do like old Range Rider and shoot the bejesus out of them, lest they want to go untreated for psychotic hallucinations, or wind up with their scalps hanging from a buckskin belt. Oh, shit! Ow! Shit on a stickeroo! The parents that are griping about violence on TV are the same parents that go outside in the morning to fetch their papers, secure in the knowledge that they won't get an arrow through the noodle because the violence they hate so much done cleared the engines out of the neighborhood.
Yeah, civilization has benefited from violence.
Damn!
But should violence be treated as entertainment?
We're having a debate!
Check my rating, son. Violence is entertainment. I just put it on the air. If some kid watches, that says something about the kid, not me. Now, excuse me, we're going back on the air.
This game is really well voice acted. Everyone is kind of perfect. Oh. Very poor perception. Strange, since the broadcast originates from here. A picture of a gorgeous model signed with Kiss My Pineapple, Red Muffy.
Hey, Sport. This is a private office.
Yeah, I know, Mr.
McKnight. I own and operate this station. Have you brought me some news for tonight's broadcast, or...
I've lost my memory. That's news.
The hell it is! You always were a kidder, Steve. Any real news to tell me?
Actually, I was just wanting to know more about the TV station.
Always were such a kidder, Steve.
WHAR is the only television station in Harvest. Since the old Sentinel went under, what with the newspaper building burning down and all, we're golden. Nobody competes with us, Sport.
Your partners must be
Partners?
rich.
I run the whole show solo, pal.
Can't talk now. Happy trail.
Ranger Rider autograph, right click to view. Alright. How about the police station? Cop ignores you. Too busy writing a bug report? Oh, that... I'll give that a +2. Cause it's a Volkswagen. Stars and Stripes forever. The pot hisses at you from its perch. A map of Harvest. Doors locked. Doors locked.
That's the evidence room, where we store items lifted from crime scenes. It's kept locked at all times. There's things in there that could make people jump through hoops, if I wanted.
Yep. It's labeled Unsolved Murders and it's full. Okay, sure. It's labeled Unsolved Arson and it's full. An empty file cabinet labeled Solved Cases.
Hello, Steve. Let me introduce myself. I'm Sheriff Dwayne, and this here is Loomis.
Pleasure, I reckon.
Then, we haven't met before?
Of course we have, but I heard about your alleged amnesia and figured I'd play along. I sure hope this is just a prank, and not the start of some insanity plea. Keep your nose clean, or you'll wind up in jail, and that's no place to hold a wedding. I understand you witnessed Miss Whaley's dispensing a little discipline at the school, and she thinks you may be feeling a mite bent about it.
Insane whipping cribbles children.
You need to forget about it, boy. I don't interfere in school discipline. I leave that to the professionals, and so should you. Heck, there isn't a psychiatrist around who'd disagree about what a calming influence a dent in the head can be. You can't argue with science, Steve. It's bigger than all of us.
Loomis.
Loomis here is my deputy. Without him, I'd have a hard time keeping the peace, or at least taking a lunch break. Mainly Loomis answers the phone and babysits the office while I'm out, though sometimes he likes to go in the back and stain the jail mattress. Isn't that right, Loomis?
Oh, now, Sheriff, what you gotta go and say that for?
Loomis has more than his share of problems. I wouldn't invite him to the wedding. Or if you do, make sure he doesn't catch the garter. That could be embarrassing.
Oh, I wouldn't do nothing, Dwayne. But I sure would like a little garter that'd been around Stephanie's thigh. Oh, well, that'd be right special.
Crime.
Crime-wise, nothing much has happened in Harvest since the newspaper fire. Oh, sure. Every week or so, we get the odd transient dropping dead. But other than that, it gets pretty slow around here. Sure, you remember. The Sentinel building burned down about 6 months ago.
That's what I'm telling you, Sheriff. I don't remember anything. Why won't you believe I have amnesia?
Well, you've always been a kidder, Steve. Anyway, the fireman said the fire was caused by arson. I never caught the perp, though.
But we found the gas can that was used. Yes, sirree, Bob. It's in the evidence room.
Loomis, that's classified. Darn it.
How many times you gonna have to tell me to keep my mouth shut, I wonder? Sorry, boss.
You've got the gas can in the evidence room? Did you dust it for prints?
You've been watching too much TV, Steve. Heck, who can make out all those curvy lines anyhow? No, it's sitting in there gathering dust, clean as the day we found it. Just in case I ever need a spare gas can. That case is closed, Steve. Stop on by any time, Steve.
Anything I can help you with?
Probably not. The coffee sure smells good.
Help yourself. Speaking of which, you're real lucky to be marrying Stephanie. She don't look like a good woman. I just hope she don't turn out like Mrs. Loomis, or mercy forbid Mrs. Phelps. Good women can be awful hard on a man's needs, don't you know?
How is this game still, like, topical?
Why, you sure ought to appreciate what a man's gotta do sometimes in a parked car, or a waist-high knothole in a tree, or jail cell at noon. Matter of fact, Mrs. Phelps got no reason not to sell you some of them French postcard girls.
This game is topical.
If you can get any.
Isn't that crazy? It's about topics. There are topics.
I'd be obliged.
How you doing, Mid? French postcards.
Of course, I don't necessarily mean French postcards.
This is my least favorite character.
That's just
I
what
hate
we
his voice.
called them in my day. Any kind of girly picture book, the kind men like, would be just dandy. I'd be right grateful, kiddo.
You're
if
playing
you
one
were
of my
to
favorite
bring me
games?
one.
That I don't know what I know nothing. So my favorite topic so far is corporal punishment. This game is insane. We haven't even gotten to the weird, wacky, like, moon logic puzzles that I'm sure are here. I'm just learning about people. How about Mrs. Phelps?
Mrs. Phelps down at the general store don't help things none. She's got them special picture books. The one with the ladies.
Why do we have a nuclear
She
missile
won't sell
silo?
me none on
It's not even
account
a
she
silo, we
knows
just got
my wife,
missiles.
Mrs. Loomis. Dad gum if that don't burn my britches. If and I even ask about 'em, she tells Mrs. Loomis and I get the broom. Enough to break a man's heart. Her burning my French postcards and me unable to replace them. A man's got needs, don't you know?
Don't you know?
Why, you sure
Oh no, we've talked about that. We don't need to talk about that anymore.
in a time.
Okay, we're gonna leave the police station. We've been to the fire station. We haven't been to the newspaper building, or what's left of it. What's left of the newspaper building after an extreme fire. Shovel is sticking out of the building's ashes. Pick it up. Buried in the ash debris, you spot a few hidden remnants. Operate the ashes. Examine the burnt flyer. It's a flyer for the Harvest Bake Sale. Are we baking people? Ooh. I have a shovel now. That is a weapon. Three fire hydrants and the building still burned down? At least the plumbing held up. Okay, so... pick up the burnt flyer. Ooh! Postal workers button. It looks like it was ripped from the cloth. Okay, I'm glad it came back. Can I keep digging?
Oh, man.
Oh, man!
Okay. Damn it.
Oh, I love his stance! How about Edna's? A 1955 Frag 100 with a real leather seat. Even from the ground, you can hear the sonorous buzz of neon. Nope, nope, no, don't leave, don't leave. I'm not actually sure what walking around the zone does, because you just click to get things. Talk to Karen. Talk to Karen?
Karen,
What are you doing?
playing. My mom is working, so I gotta stay out of her hair. Wanna play?
Not now, maybe later.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Well, that was simple. Oh, Dwayne's here!
Oh, Steve, what are you doing sneaking up on me like that? God, for a second I thought you were Mr. Johnson. What would you like to order?
You know me?
Sure. And my name's Edna Fitzpatrick. I'm not the one with amnesia.
Then you believe me.
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve.
I guess I've changed. I'm not kidding.
Now, Steve, faking amnesia won't help anything. If you don't want to marry Stephanie, then don't. But don't play sick, for heaven's sake. I'd expect that from Karen, not an 18-year-old. You've met Karen, my 8-year-old. Other than the diner, she's all I have.
Seems like a nice girl.
There isn't a nicer girl in Harvest than Stephanie, Steve. You should be grateful that she's promised you her hand.
I don't remember that happening, Edna.
Honestly, you men are so childish. I don't know what it is about marriage that turns even the bravest man into a coward. I was going to marry Karen's father when he just up and ran out on me one night. I heard that he joined the lodge, but if he did, I never saw him come out again. Even Sheriff Dwayne wasn't able to find out what happened to him.
I don't think the lodge has living people in it, or if they do, I don't think anybody who joins stays living. What about Mr. Johnson?
Mr. Johnson has a a liking for me. I call it a crush, but that's too innocent a word. He's a bitter man with too much time on his hands. He's never gotten over being rejected by the lodge, and there's something unwholesome in the way he looks at me. I'm always glad when the sheriff comes in every day at noon.
The lodge?
The lodge is the repository of all wisdom. You should join the Order of the
Everyone
Harvest
wants me
Moon,
to join
Steve,
the Order of the Harvest
and
Moon.
soon.
Why? For God's sake, what is it about this place?
The wheat ripens and waits not for the scythe. The farmer who waits too long, it were better that he used the scythe to rip his own stomach out than to stay his scythe when the wheat ripens. The harvest moon wanes and then comes winter. An empty belly, the body sun's belly, gurgling within or bloody on the ground. What does it benefit a man if he gains his soul and loses the world? You hunger. Feed yourself before it's too late. Oh.
Edna?
Steve. What happened? Were we talking about Boyle? Or was it Karen?
You seemed strange there for a minute.
I'm sorry. I'm under a lot of stress. Running this diner all alone. Forgive me. Stop by anytime, Steve.
Sure. Yeah, sure. That's, I hunger. Apparently I hunger.
Hello there, Steve. Here for lunch?
No, just here looking around, though I'm not entirely sure where here is.
Oh, I forgot. You're playing your little amnesia prank. Well, boy, this is DNA's Diner. Isn't that right, Edna?
Don't listen to Sheriff Dwayne. This is Edna's Diner. But ever since the E burned out on the sign, they've been giving me a hard time.
Now, don't be like that, Edna. It's a great place to eat, which is good, since it's the only place to eat in Harvest.
Bye.
Stop on by any time, Steve.
So done in that photo. Okay, we're gonna leave now. My man is stanced up. Okay, so that's Edna's, the police station, the fire station. We haven't been to the cemetery yet. We got a shovel, though. This shot right here. I get him to. Is not unlike the iconic shot of Final Fantasy VII. Almost said 17, which we don't have yet. The headstones of this gravesite reads Jonathan A. Rhinecliffe. The air here reeks of fresh soil and mineral. Here lies Boxcar Willie. November 27th, 1948. Another unknown visitor. This tombstone is unmarked. In the grave. Alright, well,
Okay. Okay. Oh man. Damn it. Well, that didn't work. Okay.
I really thought we were going to be doing some grave digging. I really thought that was what was happening. Wait, is there more on the other way? Whoa, Steve, buddy. Steve's having a little trouble. Okay, Steve's good. Yet another resting place amongst the graves. Okay. The marble doors have been sealed shut. The leading sycamore is dead rotten, unstable for climbing or stringing nooses. Alright, sure. Potsdam family crypt. Alright, me and my shovel have seen enough of the cemetery. How about the mortuary? Oh, and the hotel. We're saving the lodge for last. More fire hydrants. A pretty cheap looking sign for such an uptown establishment. Steve's, He's always been a kidder, I guess. I shouldn't be surprised that he, does these things. We're gonna assume we can't go in there. Professionally kept landscape. This is just like Grun. Whoa! Tom... How did we... Okay, okay. Examine candles. These votive candles have been lit by many well-wishers for the dead, or one well-wisher with a lot of matches. A pair of comfortable-looking sofas. Schedule of the week's funerary events. Those dear to us who have passed recently. Jonathan A. Rhinecliffe. Okay. Big old building. Pick up the ledger. Right, that's the exit. Okay. On the counter sits a new tube of Astro Glue. Oh, that's mine.
You can't have that, Stephen. I need it for my work. And may I say you're a rude young man for attempting to steal it.
Oh, sorry.
Indeed. And have you anything I could hold as security?
Security? Like what? Money?
I'm afraid that's not good enough. I need that glue for my work. You must present me with something significant if you'd have me part with it.
Why? Disembodied organ, which was never meant to pump formaldehyde. There are organic things floating in formaldehyde in these jars, the sort of things that make you want to look away before you can really see what they are, but your eyes won't oblige. The fan's whirring blades barely stir the stench-laden air. The needle lies on the 33 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. A pair of bloody handprints are smeared across the glass. Very nasty looking sink. Messy remains of some poor soul. Talk to Mr. Moynihan?
Stephen.
Who are you?
I am Daniel Moynihan, mortician and proprietor of the Wayward Hotel.
Most people ask me why I don't remember their names.
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve. Besides, as one who deals with the dead, I try not to involve myself in the affairs of the living. Your loss of memory is of no concern
Is
to
this the
me,
Truman
sure, of
Show?
course. Ironic, considering my recent involvement in a charity event.
What are you talking about?
My complaints were central to the scheduling of the upcoming Harvest Bake Sale. I'm gratified the Order of the Harvest Moon got involved. The proceeds will certainly help cover my losses.
A bake sale.
This bake sale is a joint effort of the Harvest PTA and the Order of the Harvest Moon. The proceeds will be used to set up a fund for transients. In other words, Bums and societal rejects without families who wander into harvest uninvited.
Then the Order is setting up shelters for the homeless?
Not shelters. Graves. You see a great number of these hobos die while passing through. Don't ask me why, it's what those people do. Use your common sense, Stephen, memory or no.
Truman Show was released in
If they were
1998.
involved in
and this
setting
was
up
released in
homeless shelters,
1996.
then why would
Okay.
I be involved?
I still have
And
to
why would
wonder
I be
if this is
sustaining
all some
losses?
weird, like, science experiment.
As always, the Order of the Harvest Moon has taken the lead in addressing our societal ills. Through their sponsorship of the blood drive and the bake sale, the Lodge ensures that all our needs are met.
Needs? Such as?
Pardon me, there are corpses to prepare. And my losses have been substantial of late. If you're sincerely interested in the Order, however, you should stop by the Lodge and speak with the Sergeant-at-Arms.
Why should I be interested, Mr. Moynihan?
Of all the spots in Harvest, the Lodge is the most prominent, literally and figuratively. It is the ambition of everyone here to join, and join you must to attain wisdom.
What kind of wisdom?
If I knew, I'd be a member. I have the feeling you have what it takes to join the Order, Stephen. We all believe that. Whether or not you live up to your potential is up to you.
I wonder how many of these people are going to die.
It seems
By my
that,
hand.
like some elephant's graveyard, people of low station come to Harvest to die. They simply drop dead, penniless, and they all need burials. God knows, by putting these people up at the Wayward Hotel, I do more than my fair share. So why must I pay for the coffins and burial materials as well? My losses to the dead are substantial. Hopefully the bake sale will offset some of them. This bake sale is
Oh, wait, no, we,
not shelter.
Right, okay.
I'd say
I think that's everything. And I need something substantial to trade him the glue. Okay. I don't even know why I would need the glue, but... Steven? Steven! Okay. We go that way. I got in here once. I made it in here once. I know I made it in here once. I do not understand why I cannot do it again. Oh, almost. We're getting there. Well, we got there. Okay. Rows and rows of empty wooden pews caked with dust of indifference. The prose is really good, too. The light from this candelabra gleams unwholesomely pink, like the eyes of a horde of rats balancing on thin wires. Small lectern for a priest. The saint kneels before a shepherd, jubilantly terrified. That's a moon scythe, okay. The imprint of a head, buttocks, and sliding heels are scraped into the thick dust of the pew. The brass candelabra holds several strange-smelling candles. An empty vessel of the dead. A hauntingly beautiful stained glass window in which a man holds a scythe in one hand and some ethereal power... Oh, they messed up the spelling! Spelling mistake in the 1996 game! Let's see if it is hard to leave as it is to get in. Okay, so we've been to the abandoned house, we've been to the Johnsons, we've been to the cemetery. Been to the post office, the barber shop, the missile base, Gain Memorial, the meat plant, Edna's. So we have our booze house and the lodge. Not that I don't want to talk to the Johnsons again. I really do not want to talk to the Johnsons again. They're living dangerously. The garage needs a new paint job. It's too high to look into. We need a mod to fix the spelling of ethereal, I know. Get on it, GOG. The overhead window is shaped like a wagon wheel. The funerary urn is the cabinet's sole occupant. Examine the damn plant! The giant mutant asparagus, inexplicably robust given the fact that it's encased in red concrete. Perhaps the healthful electromagnetic fields of harvest? The ashtray is shaped like a particular human organ, which shall remain nameless. A man of the house. The man of the house squeezing his meat! The upholstery is stained after years of profuse sweating. Gross! Almost made of leather. And polyester. The empty shelves are a testament to the Potsdam household's rigorous intellectual standards. Alright, well.
There he is, my future son-in-law. And how's he doing today? What brings him to the Potsdam household, huh? Huh?
I came over to see Stephanie.
Oh, you'll have to ask the missus about that. Stephanie's grounded to the wedding. Can't have her changing her mind at the last minute. Not with all that meat at stake.
Father!
I haven't seen my father. He's locked in a room.
He's not going to die, is he?
Like I said, I don't know. That woman, Mom, tends to him herself.
Well, next time you see him, be sure to tell him that I said hello. And tell him that I'm praying for his speedy recovery. And also, would you remind him about the meat? Especially
Ronan! Hello,
Yeah,
my
fine.
faithful
If I see
jester!
him.
You should be more concerned. If he dies, then who's going to take over the slaughterhouse? Who's going to tend to the meat? I guess as
This guy likes the meat.
You take over, right?
The slaughterhouse.
I can't imagine a better job than working in a slaughterhouse.
I can imagine many. I think working in a slaughterhouse might be cool.
Sure, it'd be just dandy. And you can't argue with success. Everyone in Harvest gets their meat from your dad. What a grand business to go into. Oh, sure, cutting animals open may not be much fun. Reaching into their bodies and yanking out the bloody guts, intestines dangling and slapping against
Arby's,
you.
we have
the
the
smell
meat,
of
sadly
death
not
and shit
sponsored.
in your nostrils
I feel
all
like
the time.
absolutely
Well, those are all
no
definite
restaurants in their right mind.
Guts have been washed into the gutters.
What?
What are you left with? Meat. Rows and rows of scrumptious red meat.
I don't know why the sound did that. I feel like if anyone... Oh, is this a this is always a thing. This entire game is unnerving. Like, I can't tell what's intended and what's not. As I was saying, I feel I can't imagine a single restaurant that would sponsor someone to play Harvester. I feel like that's tantamount to career suicide, but it's a really funny way to go.
I haven't seen...
Well,
Yeah.
you should...
Meat.
Meat is the foundation of any decent society. Everyone
knows-
needs
this
at
man knows his
least
stuff.
3 servings of red meat a day. And anyone who says otherwise is a commie. And once you're married to Stephanie, I'll be part of the family too. And your father will give me all the meat I want.
How are you doing today, Ronan?
Kind of makes up.
You having
for
a good
not
one?
getting
I mean,
into the
obviously you're having a good one now. You're in the presence of me, but were you having a good one? The lodge. Tell me more about the lodge.
Why are you
Everyone's
so
talking about the
anxious
fucking
to get
lodge.
into the lodge?
There's wonders inside. I've heard there's more meat in there than they know what to do with. Now that you're of age, Steve, you might go down to the post office and fill out a lodge application. They're always looking for new blood.
Just finished making your D&D character? Oh, what are you playing? Marriage.
Tell me about this wedding.
Well, it looks like we're going to have to hold the wedding down at the funeral parlor, since I'm not a member of the lodge. Mr. Moynihan has given his okay, and your father is going to cater the affair, with plenty of meat.
Mr. Moynihan.
Moynihan is the undertaker. He also runs the Wayward Hotel. Since he's providing the space for the wedding, you might stop by and say hello to him, just to be sociable. But whatever you do, be sure to say hi to your father for me. Will you do that? Tell him hi, and remind him of the meat.
A high elven bard with a subclass of cleric? Oh, that's fun. Cleric bard is a fun combo. Okay. Bye, Mr. Potsdam. A plastic plant with freshly watered soil along with little styrofoam. You don't water them! Is anything in this place real? Is there a College of Fools? I guess it depends on what edition you're playing. I feel like there's like a College of like Fools or Japery or something though in Bard. The entire kitchen has a minty fresh looking scent. Clown College! There you go. Is anything in this place real? It's kind of driving me crazy. It's all like sanitized and there's nothing alive in here. What are we harvesting? Oh, we're stuck. Okay, we're gonna... I almost wonder if the shovel is doing it. Let's talk to our mother-in-law?
Hello, Steve. Have you flossed today?
How is the Majesty? I'm very good. I'm doing pretty good. I'm playing this game. I am baffled, honest, actually. I will correct my statement. I am baffled that this exists. You look just like my mom, except for the hair.
Honestly, you men can insult a woman without even knowing you've done it. What a horrible thing to say.
You're both standing around baking cookies. Same cut of dress. Same pearls. So bizarre.
There's nothing bizarre about baking cookies. The Harvest Charity Bake Sale is Friday, you know, and by gosh, Mrs. Marvin Potsdam Jr. can be counted on to do her share.
Can't hear you over the rising static, just kidding. Okay, thank you for clarifying, because I would have believed you otherwise. I've had those issues in the past. Pearls.
Just because I'm doing housework doesn't mean I have to be a drudge. It's a wife's duty to look good for her husband at all times. What's wrong with wearing pearls, for heaven's
Women,
sake?
take notes.
Nothing, but you look like June Cleaver. Some kind of sitcom mom.
Sitcom?
Geez, you know, a situation comedy. The weird part is, I can't remember how I know that.
I'm much too busy with housework to watch TV. Maybe Mr. Potsdam would know about sitcoms. Stephanie doesn't watch TV, though. She's grounded.
Grounded?
Mr. Potsdam feels there's too much at stake to allow Stephanie to run around loose.
She doesn't
Why
want to get
is
married
there rising
either, huh?
static? What is...
Are you saying you don't want to marry my daughter?
I don't know your daughter, Mrs. Potsdam. Why is she grounded? Afraid she'll run away before the wedding?
No! She's as delighted as we are about the wedding, every bit as delighted as we are. But she might get hit by a car, or a falling piano, or who knows what. Mr.
Fallen
Potsdam
piano.
wants us all to be one happy family, and he doesn't want to risk anything happening at the last minute.
She is clearly wearing a wig, I think. Can I see Stephanie?
I don't see any reason why not. You mustn't be too hard on Mr. Potsdam, Steve. He's a disappointed man. No matter how many lodge admission forms he fills out, they keep turning him down. He has a new application in, though, so keep your fingers crossed. If he joins the lodge, you and Stephanie can have your wedding in the Chapel of Love, rather than over at Moynihan's place.
Tell me about...
Well, it's set for 3 weeks. We're holding it over at Shady Oaks, Mr. Moynihan's funeral parlor.
Say what?
Now, I know it's not a very romantic place, but there's nowhere else to hold it, thanks to Mr. Potsdam.
Okay.
Give my regards to your parents.
Yeah, totally. Bushes are preventing it from open... This isn't real. This house isn't... None of this is real. I'm going insane, and I'm not even Steve. Now, let's talk to Steph, at least. Okay, there's a bathroom. She's purty. Medicine cabinet reeks of various toiletries. Now, here's one overly used paper towel. The picture on the wall is hanging a bit crooked. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, why do you have that? The window affords a spectacular view of aluminum siding? Towels are stiff as boards. Examine the bathtub. A thin layer of hair coats virtually every inch of ceramic, and the rubber ducky has seen better days. Can I get the duck? Can I get the duck? I can't get the duck. Wads of used tissue fill this trash can. Some of them stuck to the sides. Ugh, allergies. I've been there. This plastic plant is apparently dead. How? It's plastic. Don't fuck with me. You must think I was born yesterday. It's, you know, one of those things. This plastic plant has enough water to last a good while. As plastic plants go, this one seems cool. No, okay, yes, it is the joke, but I'm also convinced that there is nothing actually, like, there are no plants in Harvest. I've seen one tree. Oh, no, wait, no. There were a bunch of trees in the cemetery. Your makeup looks just fine. See, men can wear makeup. The closet door won't budge. Bet it would if I hit it with a shovel. Okay, no. Count 4 right now. All those plants are dead. I mean, they're not dead. They can't be dead. Examine the furniture. She has nice taste. She has nice taste. That is all this man has to say about his future, his bride-to-be. Alright, talk to Steph.
Who are you? What are you doing in my room?
Haven't you heard? We're getting married.
So, you're the one. Steve, isn't it?
You mean you don't know me?
I mean, I don't know anyone.
It's
don't
another
remember anything.
person
How
like
many times
us.
do I have to say it?
Just one, Stephanie, because I can't remember a damn thing either.
Really? Oh God, I thought it was just me.
You're not alone. Can you tell me what's going
The
on
Thought
here?
Plickens!
Those people downstairs have locked me in my room. They say I'm grounded until the wedding.
claim to be my parents. I can't dispute it because I can't remember for sure one way or the other, but it doesn't feel right.
No one will believe that I've got amnesia.
I believe you. Maybe some of these people believe you too. Maybe they're playing dumb.
Why?
Maybe they're responsible. Either way, something really weird is going on here. I've got to escape, and
You've
so
lost
do you.
the plot? Well, go out and find it!
Because in a way, whether you know it or not, I think we're both grounded.
Grounded.
It's been hell. They treat me well, but they won't let me leave this room. Not even to go out in the yard. Not until the wedding.
They won't tell you why?
Each one blames the other for grounding me. They make up different excuses. Different things I did, none of which I remember. So I sit up here, watch the world outside my window, and listen to the noises in the house.
Have you heard or seen anything that might help us figure this thing out?
Every morning, a weird boy comes to the house and picks up the paper. He doesn't deliver the paper. He picks up scrap paper that Miss Potsdam sets out on the porch for him. Some mornings she forgets, and the boy gets furious. He gives me the creeps.
Anything else you can tell me?
I hear these weird scraping sounds in the bathroom sometimes. Like something is sliding along the wall.
Ooh.
Claws, maybe.
Oh, that's creepy.
And Mr. Potsdam. I don't like the way my dear daddy looks at me. Both of them are always watching me. But especially him.
You don't think they're dangerous, do you?
I think this whole place is dangerous. I think we've got to escape. Before it's too late.
Escape?
Harvest is a prison, Steve. Don't forget that.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Of course I'm right.
The lodge.
Everything in Harvest seems to revolve around this damned lodge. This Order of the Harvest Moon. They're responsible for this insane bake sale that's coming, and for the Harvest Blood Drive, too. When people talk about the lodge, it's always in this hushed, reverent tone. Mom keeps telling me that women can't join, but she keeps pressuring me to get you to join.
She's not the only one who wants me to sign on with the lodge.
That's probably the worst thing you could do.
You think the lodge is some kind of trap?
I think all of Harvest is a trap.
If that's true, maybe joining the lodge is the way out.
Look, why not explore the town a little? I can't get out of here, but if I could, that's what I'd do. Maybe you can figure out what's happening here without going anywhere near the lodge.
You're really afraid of the lodge, aren't you?
I look at that building, all lit up at night, and I get scared.
I mean, look at the damn thing. Seem like a harmless bunch of Masons to you?
Amnesia.
Maybe my amnesia isn't total after all. You're familiar to me.
Ooh.
Like we've met before.
Interesting.
In another life.
Maybe we really do live here. Maybe we were together, and the same thing happened to both of us. An accident. Something.
Neither of us has bumps on our heads, if that's what you're getting at.
Have you been able to remember anything else? I mean, anything at all?
Well, I have had these recurring dreams. Just fragments, really. Strange, abstract images. Liquid, chrome.
Probably just a dream.
Well, have you thought about how to escape Harvest?
The wedding.
The wedding is only 3 weeks away. Not much time to get to know each other, is it?
Don't worry about the wedding. It isn't gonna happen.
No,
If it comes down to it, we just won't take the vows.
I don't think anything in Harvest is that simple. Too many people are determined that we get hitched.
Why?
Potsdam wants the meat your father promised him. Your parents want to force you to settle down. Mrs. Potsdam wants to have the wedding in the lodge. Me? I just want to escape.
Escape?
Okay. We'll hit you with the bye then. Bye-bye.
Come back and visit me soon.
Yeah, we'll hang out again. Just like the one back home, except pink. She doesn't have nice taste because this isn't her place. Can we warn her about this? Ah, don't make me look at that. I don't need to see that again. Mr. Possum has been taking this plastic plant joke too far. This device is slowly releasing noxious-smelling chemicals into the hallway. It's gotta be aliens. Can't get over his garage needs a new paint job. It's too high to look into. It's fucking Waddle. He's so stanced up. He's ready for anything. So there's the lodge. Guess I could go back to my house. Examine the mailbox. It's full of junk mail, bills, and bake sale flyers. Okay. Can we knock it down?
Okay.
Nope, can't do that. Steve, buddy, I know this is hard. I'm gonna need you to get inside, though. You didn't have this trouble. Is it the shovel, Steve? It's the shovel. Okay.
Leave me alone, will ya? This is the good part.
That's a lot of blood.
Good. Finally.
Master bedroom is firmly locked.
I told you I'm busy, Steve. Why don't you talk? That's right, a job. Your father has everything set up at the meat plant. After your honeymoon with Stephanie, you'll start out as a butcher in the slaughterhouse just like anybody else. Don't expect any favors just because you're the boss's son.
Work at a slaughterhouse? My memory may be shaky, but I do know I don't want to spend my life as a butcher.
You'll get used to it, Steve. Sooner or later, you'll have to.
That sounds like a threat.
Just a fact. Harvest is a small town, and if you want to be with Stephanie, you'll have to get your hands dirty. Jobs are scarce, so it's either work for your father or join the lodge if you can. Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy. You know how he gets.
I forgot to give him the paper. I'm sure that won't bite me in the ass later. Alright. Now I've been everywhere. Okay, wait. No, we haven't been to the lodge yet. Hard to fit through doors while stands up. Okay, so that makes sense logically, but I didn't think it would be something the game had to take into account. Alright, well. Oh. I expected something a little more high-tech. Red eyes gleam with eerie malevolence from the darkness. Alarming green sludge oozes from the drain. The masonry looks as though it may be from the Dark Ages.
Only initiates may enter the hall of the
of
the harvest moon.
Did you say something?
I did not speak, but my mind touched yours.
telepathy. But how?
Only those who seek enlightenment warrant my attention. Do you hunger for true knowledge?
What kind of knowledge?
Forbidden knowledge of forgotten pleasures, and pleasures as yet undiscovered. But such is not for the likes of you. Not yet. You must first fill out an application to be considered for initiation into the mysteries.
Paperwork. Okay, give me an app then.
Applications are available at the post office. Postmaster Boyle disseminates them to the uninitiated. I do not sully my hands.
Then I just fill it out and return it to you, or what?
You may find it difficult to obtain an application. You will no doubt need to find some way to persuade Postmaster Boyle to give you one in the middle of the month, as it is against his rules. When you do, however, bring it to me, and if you are worthy, you will be put to the test.
Yeah, I feel that way too, buddy. Okay, so there's a couple of things I can think of. If we go back to the police station...
Kiddo,
No, sorry.
Oh, heck. Why should you be any different from the sheriff or Mrs. Loomis? Anytime.
Okay, right. I can get a porno book. I can get a porno mag for him.
Oh, I'm not interested in that.
Okay, he only cares about one thing. We can probably afford a porno mag. What could it cost? 25 cents?
Hello, Steve. Care to buy anything?
Yes, please.
Just point to what...
An adult magazine for 25 cents. Yep, okay. I have exactly 25 cents.
Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work.
What?
Well, that didn't work. Oh, man.
Oh, fine. Order of operations, ass. Hello, ma'am. May I have a porno mag? The only thing a quarter will buy you is an adult
A
magazine.
girly magazine? Why, Steve, I'm surprised at you. I'd expect that sort of thing from Deputy Loomis, but never from you. He's always coming in here oogling the girly magazines behind my counter. Darned if I'd sell him one, though. I know his wife, for heaven's sakes.
Well, will you sell me one?
I certainly will, Steve. That kind of interest is healthy for a young fellow. Steers him away from being a fireman.
I've never heard of fireman as what's the word? Euphemism. Thank you, Naito, for being homosexual. I mean, the village people, but they're more than just firemen. Okay, now we go back to the police station. We go back to Loomis. We give him his pornographic magazine. Porn.
I'm sorry.
Bye.
Anytime, kiddo.
Adult magazine. Enjoy, buddy.
Oh, by George. Oh, by Jiminy. Oh, this here's the real thing. Oh, can I have it?
Sure.
Oh, thank you, Steve. Excuse me, kiddo. I gotta go check the jail for clean towels.
There he goes. The drawer is unlocked. The drawer is unlocked. A barely illegible note. Key to the evidence room. Checkbook. All right, show me what we're working with here. Deposit, boil. Check Edna's deposit, boil, deposit, boil. Tulips, ammunition, 1 crate of shells. Deposit, boil. Who's Boyle again? Sheriff, if you think I'm going to keep paying this forever, you are crazy. There are limits. Boyle. He's getting extorted. He's hiding the fire. Okay. Door is locked. Not for long. We've got a mystery to solve, gang. Where's the key? I took the key. Oh, I didn't take the key. Oops. Okay, well now I have took the key. Now we've got a mystery to solve, gang! So far this is, like, I'm sure it'll get weird later, but so far, like, just as a point-and-click adventure game with... It leads you to things really well. Like, you'll go somewhere and you can talk to people and they'll tell you all about this other person and their feelings with them. You'll go, okay, where do they live? And they're like, go there, and you go there. And the hints are so far intuitive. A fuzzy bear wielding a chainsaw. Alright, sure. A well-built 1/48 scale B-17 model. The beer can is empty except for tar sediment. Pair of binoculars without lenses. Baseball cap too small to fit a normal-sized head. A VW engine sits rusted to the core. Examine the plunger. Look out for the tidy bowl man. Can I have it? Is that a weapon? No. Okay. Clearly an impertinent little vino with a big nose and a woody finish. Okay. Examine the toast. The most improbable of all murder weapons. Toast. A nifty little evidence shelf. A sturdy steel padlock with a slightly tarnished finish. Cabinets are plainly empty. This prop helps the sheriff meet his parking ticket. All the fire hydrants are fake! More unsolved cases. Looks like one of Loomis's late relatives. Examine the doll. Not surprisingly, Loomis has tainted this evidence. Ew. From the smell of it, he wouldn't want to open the refrigerator. An Instashot camera, just point and click. Take it!
Well, that didn't work. Oh, man. Damn it. Well, that didn't work. Okay. Damn it. Damn it. Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Okay.
I'll take a picture of everything I can find.
Well, that didn't work. Damn it.
Okay, that's how I did that.
Okay. Okay. Damn it. Oh, man. Well, that didn't work. Man. Well, that
I will take a picture of anything I can find. A vital clue in the mysterious Jolly Fat Man murder spree. A real old-fashioned dartboard riddled with holes and crimson smears. Damn. This makes sense. They're illegal. Examine sneakers. A pair of bloody sneakers. Ooh, I have someone who would like those. He did not like green eggs and ham, so they killed him. This bathroom kit is missing its razor. Harvest has his own brand of smokes. Empty gas can. All right, well, I think that's,
Hello, Steve. Where's Loomis?
You'll be coming around the mountain if you come. Oh, that's it.
Loomis, damn you!
Wait, no. No! No! No!
Straining up the mattress again! Folding up the towels! Charlie, snake!
He's beating him with a magazine, a rolled up magazine. What? This door is locked. All right. Pot hesitates you from its perch. Said I could help myself. Is there anything I can use to hold coffee? I guess the gas can?
Okay.
No, that's fair. That's a fair reason. Yeah, that's reasonable to say okay, too. So now I can blackmail Boyle, I think. Fake fire hydrant. They're all fake! Fake plants, fake fire hydrants. Everything's fake.
Sorry, son. No time to talk. Neither rain nor sleet nor snow nor hell shall keep the mail from its appointed rounds.
Button.
What's that you say? Oh, yes, my button. It's been missing for months now. I keep meaning to get another, but, well, the button's very distinctive. I'd have to file an S-411 with Washington to get another, and I just don't need the extra paperwork. Sure wish I could find it.
Looking for a button, eh, buddy?
Next time you post.
Oh, save game. Wait, I need to, button. Okay. The thing about this is, like, yeah, it's weird and bizarre and insane, but it's also fun. Like, it's fun to explore. It's a good game, along with whatever else. At least, so far, it is a good game, along with all of the insanity. Now then, Postmaster. Got a button for you.
My button? Why, I lost that months ago. Where did you find it?
Funny thing, that. I found it in the ashes. At the newspaper building.
What are you implying? That I had something to do with setting the fire? Preposterous. Why, 100 people must have visited that site since the fire.
But none of them had buttons like this.
You just try showing that button to Sheriff Duane, son. He'll laugh you right out of his office.
Oh, do you mean this note?
What does this mean?
I know why the sheriff is blackmailing you.
This is unexpected and awkward. But my luck's been bad ever since Duane found that darn gas can at the newspaper building the day after the fire. He has this insane notion that it's mine. I pay him not because I'm guilty, but because I don't want him slurring my good name around Harvest.
Oh, naturally.
You know, he keeps that gas can in the evidence room at his office. I'd be really grateful to whoever could fetch me that can. Grateful enough to provide him with a lodge application.
Ahead of schedule. and risk the collapse of civilization as we know
I'll
it?
fuck him up,
We
Steve.
must keep our standards intact. But to do that, we must keep our asses intact as well. Oh, and Steve, you'll keep this to yourself. If you're smart.
Well, sir, I happen to have a gas can.
Oh my God, I can't believe it. After all this time.
Where's my application, Boyle?
Here, take it. With my thanks. You know, this morning as I was making my rounds, I noticed an awful lot of television aerials on the roofs. Seems like more and more each day. You got me this can just in time, youngster. I may have need of it again.
What do you mean?
There's another reason why Sheriff Dwayne didn't investigate the Sentinel fire. If you'd like to get something else on the blackmailing bastard, check around the television station. While you still can.
We're getting into it. What is with this lady?
Sorry, son. No time to talk. It's been missing. Next time you...
Okay. How do I leave? Okay, there's the exit. So... obviously Dwayne's got something bad going on. Oh, I have a Lodge app, don't I? While I still can, let's explore around the TV station a little more. Too busy drinking and smoking, they ignore you.
If you don't get out of here right now...
Okay.
Don't hurry back. Don't...
So we've got a safe.
Can't talk now, Buckaroo. We're on in just...
Okay.
Happy trails, Buckaroo.
Range Rider is that way. We're staying away from the missile base. Well, I guess I can fill out my Lodge application. No, come on. Use pen on
That's a
Lodge
ticket.
application. Click to view. How often do you eat meat 3 times a day? First name Steve, middle name, and nobody will tell me. Last name, street, harvest, zip code. Do you have any physical disabilities that prevent you from... Is that also eating meat? Do you enjoy the art of people? Do you have a triangle? Did you eat a triangle? Do you enjoy the art of people watching? Can you climb a Repel? Do you own a tricycle? Can you climb a rope? Are you allergic to any of the following? Leather, meat, violence, gunpowder, crocodiles. Have you ever had whatever, I don't know. Yes. No, I don't even know what that is. Okay, what's above latex? Game Mario order? No, that's not right. Bay Gnarl Cedar. Okay. Bay Marlow cider.
I see you've managed to acquire an application. That demonstrates resourcefulness, a desirable trait for prospective members. You need a rest. Report back here for your next assignment.
I need a rest, apparently. Oh, it's nighttime. Don't go to bed, don't go to bed. It's nighttime. You gotta do weird shit. It's the time of mischief. Whoa, bear man chest. Burger. Oh, it's morning again. Okay. I hope the TV station's still around. I need to get into that safe. Okay, well, that seems like a perfect time to insert disc 2. And a perfect time to end our adventures in the little town of Harvest, population 51. This is a ride, but it's also really fun. Like, it's a really good game. I'm surprised at how good the actual, like, point and clicking so far is. I haven't needed to use a guide yet, and that surprised me. But I guess I lucked out by finding the pen. I could imagine some people getting very stuck by not finding the pen. I'm really enjoying this, and we will be beating this game on stream. For now, though, I am your super cute Demon Princess of Hell signing off as always. Hitting her just chatting screen. Remembering to hit her just chatting screen. I will see you next time, definitely, because as you all know, attendance is mandatory. I wish you a lovely rest of your night. And am I rating you out to anybody today? Not really. In which case, you are dismissed. Bye-bye. See you next time, if you know what's good for you.